Hi everyone. Today we have with us Annalisa from PETX USA. So let us welcome her. And Annalisa, tell us about yourself and what you do.
Hi, good afternoon. So, yeah, absolutely. I'm the founder and CEO of PETX Solutions. It's a startup company that's dedicated to solving the everyday challenges that the pet care industry and mostly the pet services industry through the creation of smart, practical technology.
Mm-hmm.
So my background is definitely not in tech.
Mm-hmm.
My background is in the pet services industry.
Okay.
And now, as a company, we are dedicating all our attention to our flagship product, Groomex.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually the first existing check-in assistant for pet groomers
Mm-hmm.
in the world. So
Oh,
nothing like
nice.
that has been created so far. So we're very happy about that,
Yeah.
obviously. Um, as I was saying, I'm coming from the pet industry. So as we love to say in the company, Groomex was created by groomers for groomers
Oh,
because I
nice.
was one of them.
Mm.
So it comes from my 30 plus year experience in the industry. As many pet professional know,
Mm-hmm.
one of the biggest pain point for the pet industry
Mm-hmm.
is the miscommunication that happens at check-in.
Okay.
So on one side, you have a client trying to explain the haircut that they want on their pet.
Okay.
On the other side, you have a groomer trying to understand what that means and what
Okay.
the client wants. And then in the middle, we joke around, and in the middle, there is the pet that is just
Mm.
standing there and waiting for everybody else to figure it out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is where Groomex
Mm-hmm.
comes to help
Okay.
because it actually eliminates the gap by generating a visual preview
Okay.
of the grooming style before the grooming even start.
Okay. So is it like you take the picture of the who has come for any of the pet? You could take a picture of it and you can just visualize the view, visualize the haircut, for example, for them. They can see that this is
Well,
how it will look afterwards.
right now we have pictures
Mm-hmm.
that are based on um, every breed, but not the actual dog. The
Okay.
reason is we are trying to understand how AI is gonna be
Uh,
able to apply
mm-hmm.
the potential haircut to a dog that is not perfectly sitting or
Okay.
standing on a grooming table,
Yeah.
you know? So it's kind of difficult. So
Yeah.
we're working around that. That is going to be a next generation
Mm-hmm.
that is not going to be so far out, but
Okay.
it's going to be a next generation of it. So far, you get a visual,
Mm-hmm.
and that, as I said, is helping the groomers and the businesses
Mm-hmm.
in getting clearer communication with the client, so fewer misunderstanding and fewer complaints,
Okay.
because that is the
Yeah.
reality right now.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, that is going to help them getting more referrals,
Yeah.
improve their client loyalty, and more five-star reviews,
So,
you know?
how does this checking assistant that you mentioned that this one is the only one in the world? How does this come into action? Like checking is assistant, if someone comes into your, is it for first of all, is it like you have a setup, or is it just the pet tax is a app where the people with the in the grooming industry are using that app? Is it how it working?
is a web app
Okay.
that can work as a standalone app
Mm-hmm.
or can be integrated into existing softwares that
Okay.
groomers are already using.
Uh-huh.
So the check-in process in a grooming salon right now happens this way. The clients visit the grooming salon.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the first time you have a pet, you have a dog, you have a clear idea of how
Yeah.
you would like your dog to look like,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not a professional and you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So you're trying to explain the groomer what kind of haircut would you like.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, the groomer on the other side is trying to translate your instruction into what is feasible
Mm-hmm.
and what can be applied to that specific dog.
Okay.
So write the grooming instruction and check in the dog.
Mm-hmm.
This is where GroomX come and plugs in. So
Mm-hmm.
when the groomer writes the grooming instruction or
Mm-hmm.
choose one of the available most common pet salon haircuts,
Mm-hmm.
they get an image.
Okay.
Show it to the client agrees or decides to make some adjustment. They can make adjustment, generate a new image,
Mm-hmm.
and then when the customer is okay, send it to the client. So
Okay.
at that point, there is really no misunderstanding. One thing that happens frequently in the grooming industry
Mm-hmm.
is maybe the husband drop off the dog,
Okay.
and but the wife is the one who is more involved in
Okay.
what is the grooming.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So the husband many times get to the grooming salon and is like, I
They
don't
don't
know,
know what to do with it.
do
Yeah.
do what you think is gonna look like. It's
Yeah.
gonna look good. So when then the wife comes to pick up the dog, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, oh my God, this is not what I wanted.
Oh. Yeah.
So in this case, we kind of like bridge that gap in communication.
Okay. Yeah, I think you find a perfect niche, and moreover, your background is completely aligned what you are currently doing, and you're benefiting the society out of it. So let's just shift this focus towards now the industry. So, what are the major, I think, shifts are you currently seeing in this pet grooming industry right now?
Well, in the pet industry in general, the pet industry right now is kind of wild
Hmm.
in a good sense,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I've seen an
So,
article. It's saying that US surpasses this pet grooming industry from, I think in 2024, it was a $150 billion. So it's a huge market. Yeah, definitely.
yes, it's a huge market, and there are many shifts that are happening all at the same times.
Oh, yeah.
So just think about the very first one. Pets right now are not just pets anymore. They
Okay.
are
Yeah,
part of the family.
exactly.
That is the very first big driver
Yeah.
of everything that is happening in the industry.
Yeah.
So people are actually spending
Hmm.
on their pets like they would spend on their kids.
Yeah,
Is a
exactly.
reality. So they go from premium food to spa level grooming
Yeah.
to mental enrichment toys, you know?
Yeah. Mental
Um,
treatment. Yeah.
so then on top of that, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
we have this ever evolving technology that is
Yeah.
finally catching up
Mm-hmm.
in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So you're seeing AI tools and platforms
Yeah.
that work to streamline vet visits, grooming check-ins,
Mm-hmm.
and like for groomers, training session.
Mm-hmm.
So on one side, the pet parent wants the convenience,
Mm-hmm.
and the pet service professionals
Yeah.
want efficiency.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
that is where tech is starting to really help the
Yeah.
industry. And then you have this health and wellness boom
Mm-hmm.
where it's all about preventive care. So you see the launch of a new supplement, diet specific foods,
Mm-hmm.
like is all about keeping the pet healthier,
Yeah.
longer, and then something that we usually don't think about, but is a very, very big reality that
Oh.
is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The customer wanna be part of a community,
Okay.
so people want to connect
Oh yeah.
now.
Sure.
It goes from social media groups
Mm-hmm.
for doodle owners
Okay.
to pet-friendly cafes.
Yeah.
They're popping up everywhere,
Oh yeah.
to even new roles like wedding planners
Oh.
or event planner for doggies' birthdays.
Yeah, that's a new thing I came to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's something that 10 years ago
Yeah.
would have sounded like crazy, right? Like
Exactly.
way over the top.
Yeah.
Today, absolutely normal.
So this
You
your
know,
app is the more like integrated towards the business side, or this is something that a user like the pet users can also use on their end, or just for specific for the businesses?
right now,
Mm-hmm.
Groomex is targeting pet groomers,
Okay.
professional pet groomers.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is this. Obviously, as a pet owner,
Mm-hmm.
as I said, you have an image of your dog or how you would like your
Yeah.
dog to look like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not always feasible.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that when you get to the groomer,
Mm-hmm.
you get the best service and the best recommendation
Yeah.
from the professional,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
So the involvement of the product would be to create something that also the pet owner will be
Mm-hmm.
able to use
Yes.
and have a little, gamifying a little
Exactly.
bit, you
That's
know?
what I was trying to mention, that this the you have covered already the business aspect of your app. Now you if you want to scale it up, you can also go for the users. So ask like you can sell the products related to the pets and like related to the pet on your app. And you can create a community groups over there. So you can partner with a different event organizer organizing these pet events. I think this app has a huge potential, and you got the right, I think, the right fit for the market as that at this point of time. And I want to congratulate you for this particular thing. And yeah, definitely the things that you have mentioned that in the affecting your industry, and most of thing I think you already have implemented in your app. You have implemented the check assistant, which is increasing the efficiency for the business owners of the pet groomer industry, and that's definitely working well. So if we talk about the challenges, uh, I will ask two things. What is working perfectly well for you right now, and what has been frustrating that keeping you all up night? So what are those two things?
Okay. Okay. So, what has been working really well for us is definitely the validation
Mm-hmm.
that we are getting from the grooming industry.
Okay.
The feedback that we received during our recent launch at one of the major trade shows in the US was overwhelming,
Mm-hmm.
for real.
Well,
So everybody is absolutely excited about this new tool that they can use
yeah.
to improve their business.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side, one of the challenges has been, I would say, the natural learning curve that
Yeah.
comes with introducing a completely new concept
Mm-hmm.
to a very traditional industry.
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree.
So, groomers are busy.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, in many cases, very tech savvy.
Yeah.
So, when you talk about change,
Mm-hmm.
even if is something that is gonna save you time, is gonna help you grow your business in the long run,
Mm-hmm.
uh, they feel it like challenging at
Yeah,
first.
exactly.
So what we tried to do when we
Mm-hmm.
were developing GroomX
Mm-hmm.
was making sure that could be used by anybody,
Oh
really.
yeah,
Super easy to
making
use. So
simple
you
as
don't
possible.
need,
Mm.
exactly, you don't need to be tech savvy
Yeah,
to use it
yeah,
and to use it at its full potential.
yeah, exactly.
And at the same time, what we're working on is trying to explain to groomers how it really can benefit them,
Mm-hmm.
how it pays off in terms of happier clients,
Yeah.
more referrals, repeat business, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's the I think you're wo- so the flip side you mentioned that people are not more inclined towards this learning curve, and I think you already have incorporated this one. If you keep it as simple as possible, your app people are more inclined to get and using it. So currently, what is your go-to market strategy? Like how you are going to these? So first of all, before going to that question, what is your revenue model? Like, are you charging for the subscription for them, or are you using it for the advertisement? How does this work?
We are a subscription based.
Okay.
So there are multiple plans, monthly and annual plans. There are uh, based on the volume that the salon generates.
Yeah. Okay.
So obviously, a grooming salon with just one groomer would use the app
Mm-hmm.
in a limited way. The
Exactly.
features and the functionalities there are all there, but
Yeah.
obviously you're probably not going to generate
Yeah.
1,200 images in
Yeah.
a month. While you have then realities where you have 10, 11, 12 groomers working 5 or 7 days a week, that
Mm-hmm.
obviously need bigger
Yeah.
subscriptions. So that is how we based our
Mm-hmm.
subscription plan.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing. The idea is to uh, try to scale the adoption of the app
Okay.
as much as possible.
So how you're currently like going to those businesses? So what you're like, what is your strategy for going those to particular business owners?
Well, consider that we launched what it was like 3 weeks ago,
Oh,
so
yeah.
brand new to market,
Okay.
brand new. So, as I said, the app works as a standalone app,
Mm-hmm.
but in the next 6 to 12 months,
Mm-hmm.
what we're trying to do is, as I said, scaling GroomX in two ways.
Yeah.
One would be we're driving the adoption with major retailers and franchise operators
Mm-hmm.
that offer grooming services.
Yeah.
If you think about it, these businesses process thousands
Yeah.
of check-ins every single day.
Mm-hmm.
So we are really sure that we can help them
Oh, yeah.
streamline operation and help them with customer retention
Mm-hmm.
and loyalty. And on
Oh,
the other side, the
yeah.
other approach is to work with existing software and POS platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that independent groomers and franchisee have used already
Okay.
different POS or scheduling systems. And
Mm-hmm.
there are so many on the market right now.
Mm-hmm.
They are dedicated to grooming
Mm-hmm.
or pet boarding and daycare facilities. So we're working with them in
Mm-hmm.
order to integrate
Yeah.
GroomX
Mm-hmm.
into their
System.
software.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So for the groomer, it's not something else. It's not another app that they need to learn how to use.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a natural flow in the check-in process where
Mm-hmm.
they're opening up their appointment and automatically go through GroomX.
Oh, nice, nice. I think you are exactly the right way moving forward with the your app. So, if I have to ask, like, which metric are you mostly like focused on improving in this PETX, your app business, in your app? What is the most important? Is it something that you want to go it for the more number of people, for more number of business users, or is it something improving on your app itself? So, which one is the most important metric that you're currently focusing on improving?
Well, we're trying to work on both scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
So, trying to approach both realities.
Mm-hmm.
On one side, we know that we want to improve and we want to add new features.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list like this long of features that I
Yeah.
want to implement, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to overwhelm the final users
Okay.
immediately right after launch.
Yeah.
So we are first trying to increase the adoption
Mm-hmm.
of the app.
Yeah.
And that is going to help us also because built within the app, we have a feedback
Oh.
area where
Mm-hmm.
we want to collect ideas and feedback from the final users.
Wow.
Because ultimately, they are the ones,
Yeah.
yes, I'm a groomer,
Yeah.
but they are the ones that are using it every single day.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I am sure that they're going to have great ideas
Mm-hmm.
that maybe we didn't even think about.
Exactly. Exactly. Feedback is the most, I think, efficient way to get to improve your business and improve your particular app in this case. So, if I have to ask, like, where do you see yourself in a business about from 6 to 12 months? Where do you want to see your
Well,
business?
as I was saying, scaling with retailers
Mm-hmm.
and franchise operators,
Mm-hmm.
those are going to be our major um, partners because, as I said, they have so many units, so many grooming salons, and they
Mm-hmm.
process so many check-ins. There is going to be an immediate feedback
Yeah.
that is invaluable for us. And on the other side, integrating with these existing POS softwares.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we can usually these POS software we are talking to already.
Mm-hmm.
They usually target independent groomers and small franchising.
Yeah.
So at that point, we kind of like, I'm not saying saturate the market because obviously it's going to
Yeah.
take years to
Yeah.
saturate
Yeah.
the market,
Exactly.
but we're going to have a foot into both reality.
Yeah.
One is the multi-unit retailer and the other one is the independent groomer.
Yeah. Okay. I think, yeah, that's the rightly you mentioned about the future prospect, and you going the right way. And I think we have covered everything about this industry. Yes. And thank you, Annalisa, for coming on this podcast and giving your views on this PETX industry. I really appreciate your efforts.
Thank you for having me. Definitely, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.